Hi there, welcome to In Brandon. Today I have Amber White and Amanda Gray from Anytime Fitness. Thank you very much for coming.
You're welcome.
Perfect, so we're going to talk about the second annual Wheat City Fun Run. So do you mind telling us like a little recap on like what it's all about?
Sure. Last year was the first year we decided to put this on. Amanda's my sister, and we decided why not have something that's local, what people can come to. It's a 5K run out at Grand Valley Campground. And it's you don't have to run it. It's a more fun with obstacles. You can run it and do it as hard as you want, or you can crawl it if you want to. The reason we decided to do this so people didn't have to go out of town to all the runs to Dauphin or to Winnipeg, that we could do something locally here. There's enough people that do the runs that head out of town. So we decided to keep the price comparable and have something local.
That's what I really like about this. Like you either have to go to Winnipeg, Dauphin, sometimes even further just to go to like a relay, like a Color Me Rad or even like a Foam Fest. But here you kind of get the best of everything.
Yep.
So that's really, really nice. So can we talk about like what to expect with it? Like is it just like a run or are there obstacles?
We have lots of different obstacles. We tried to make it a big mixture of like all the runs. So there'll be mud, there'll be foam, there'll be inflatable obstacles again this year, and we're going to add a few more in that we didn't have last year.
Okay, perfect. Now I remember you said that you don't know what you're going to have that's new this year, but what did you have last year for obstacles? Like
last year we had I can't even think right now. We had a rope wall.
Spider web.
Yeah, we had a spider web, we had a rope wall, we had just a wood wall with a rope that you had to climb up with it. We had a water slide that we made ourselves. We had a mud obstacle where you had to crawl underneath a wire and get through the mud.
The cargo net, the cargo climb, a few different tire obstacles.
Yes.
Okay, and like what should you bring? Like what would you expect for this race?
Sorry, ask that question?
Like what would you expect to bring?
To bring with you?
Yeah.
Well, first of all, a fun attitude, because this is it's a really fun day. Bring a team with you. When you're picking your clothing that day, expect to get dirty, muddy, wet, that kind of stuff. Make sure you bring water. It was very, very warm last year. We will supply some there as well, but what else? Mosquito spray. If you have mosquito spray, bring that with you. And last year we did costumes, so it was if you wanted to join a team and wear costumes, we had some pretty fantastic costumes last year. So other than that, bring some money with you. There is a bag check, so you can check your bags right inside one of the little pavilions we have there. But bring money because there will be food and drinks and stuff at the end.
Yeah, I'd like to mention again for preparation, I ran it last year. It was very, very hot out that day. It's super important to get a good night's sleep, stay hydrated.
Yes.
Geez, I remember with Dawn, there's a lot of stretching going on too. I know it's only 5K, but rocky terrain, there's a lot of hills, so
yeah,
it's very challenging.
Of hills.
Yeah. And as for the terrain too, I remember there was a lot of rocks. You got to watch your step too. I believe you spray painted a lot of the rocks too, so that was a good idea.
Yeah, Jordan and Kat went through the day before and a couple days before just spray painting anything where you might hit a gopher hole or roll your ankle or anything like that.
Okay,
so,
perfect.
Yeah, just trying to keep everybody safe as well.
No, good. Like me personally, I fall off sidewalks, so the fact that I could see these spray painted rocks
bright
was
orange,
a huge benefit. So that's great. That'll be really beneficial towards people.
Yep.
So as for signing up, how do you go about doing that?
There's a couple different ways. So right now we have it on Eventbrite. So if you just go to eventbrite.ca and search for Wheat City Fun Run, I've actually tagged it, even though it's at Grand Valley Campground, which is just outside of Brandon. It's set up right now and tagged for Brandon, because if we put it in the location that it actually is, you can't search it that way. So look for Wheat City Fun Run, eventbrite.ca, or you can come down to Anytime Fitness and we have registration forms there, so you could do it that way as well.
Okay. I've done it myself in the past. It's quick and easy.
Very easy to do it on Eventbrite, yeah.
No, perfect. And I heard you have like an early bird price going on right now?
Yep.
Yeah, the early bird pricing is $60, and that goes until June 1st.
Okay.
And as of June 1st, the pricing will go up to $70, and you can register up until the day of the race.
Okay, perfect. And another good question, where and when?
It'll be August 25th out at Grand Valley Campground. So it's about 9 kilometers just outside of Brandon on Grand Valley Road. Yeah, and the run will start at about 10 o'clock. Depending on how many heats we have and how many people sign up, we may have to shift that a little earlier to 9, but we want people to stick around for some events after the fact.
Okay, perfect. And like, besides the run, what other activities do you have going on?
We're going to have lots of outdoor games, so like outdoor Jenga and all that kind of stuff. And then we're also having a beer garden as well. So definitely save your cash for that. And camping will be available as well, too.
That's right. It's Grand Valley Campground, so you're available to camp as well.
Yep. So if you spend a little bit too much time at the beer garden, then you can just pop a tent and camp somewhere on the campground there.
No, bush is good enough for me. No, perfect. Is there anything else you two would like to add about this event?
Yeah, so StarFM will be there on location too. They are our title sponsor. They'll be playing music throughout the whole day and being live on location, so we can tell everybody what's going on there. People are welcome to come just watch if they want to see what's going on. They don't have to pay to get in. So if they just want to come and see the people running through the end obstacles like the foam and the mud and the water slide, they want to just come check it out, they're more than welcome to come down, come to the beer gardens, as well as buy some food. There'll be food there as well. So yeah, you can bring your whole family with you, as well as if you want to talk about the beer gardens, where that's going.
Yeah, this year our charity that we're using for the beer garden is going to be Westman Dream for Kids. So all of the profits from the beer garden will go directly to them.
Okay, perfect. And another thing to mention is this isn't a typical on your mark, get set, go race. Like you kind of gap out the times throughout the day, right? So not everyone's going to be cluttered up right at the beginning.
Right, yeah. So we'll have them in 20-minute heats. So the earlier you sign up, you can request your preferred start time. So that's we want everybody to sign up in May if you can. We can start picking those teams that are going to start right off. And then the later you sign up, you may just be put at a random time slot. So you want to sign up early. And yeah, so then Don will stretch everybody at the beginning, one of our personal
He'll
trainers.
physically stretch you. He'll lead everyone
Lead
in a
everybody
group
stretch.
Well, if you want, by all means.
And then the other thing I want to mention, when you're done running the race, there is showers out there that you can shower off
That's
at.
right.
So if you want to stay and you don't want to be in your muddy foam clothes, then you can bring your towel, bring a change of clothing with you. You can put it in bag check. Excuse me, and then that way you can stay a little bit longer and have some drinks with us for a good cause.
Okay, perfect. And anything else going on throughout the day, or?
There'll be raffle prizes as well. So we'll do draws for like best costume and all that kind of stuff. We did that last year as well too.
Okay.
I believe you ended up with a prize, didn't you?
I
last year?
did, yes. That's right. And is there also like an age limit going into this, or?
I believe we made it 12 years and older.
Oh, okay.
Yes, so just a little bit more mature at 12, so there won't be any type of chaos going on, we don't hope.
And there are some big hills to climb there too, so we want to make sure that they're old enough that they can make it up the hills. We have volunteers at every station, which is another thing. We are looking for more volunteers. So if anybody just wants to come out and have some fun there and wants to volunteer their time, they're more than welcome to get a hold of Amanda at Anytime Fitness and that sponsor or volunteer their time. And then also we're looking for a few more sponsors for the run. We wouldn't be able to do this without our sponsors we had last year, and we're looking to add a few more obstacles this year, which means a few more sponsors.
Okay, and I'll also mention I ran it last year. It's extremely difficult to get yourself lost, so you don't have to worry about that. I think
No.
every K, 2K, there's some volunteers set up with some water there, so.
Yeah, we'll have water stations at every kilometer, and we had the trail marked with little flags as well. So we had arrows and flags, I believe, throughout
you
the
did.
entire trail. And there'll be signs marking all the way down to the race as well. Like right from 18th Street in Grand Valley, there'll be signage all the way along, so
Okay.
you won't be able to miss us.
All right, perfect. Is there anything else you two would like to add today, or?
No, we're hoping to get those numbers tripled from last year if we can. We'd like to hit our max of 300 runners this year, so we're well on our way to getting people signed up on Eventbrite right now for that early bird. Everybody wants to save that extra $10, so if they have any questions, they can either contact Amanda or myself. Yeah, they can contact Amanda at the gym.
Yeah, you can reach us through phone or email or Facebook. We're pretty easy to get a hold of there.
Okay, perfect. All right, thank you very much for coming on today.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
having us.